You know, I left Kentucky back in '49 and went to Detroit working on the assembly line. The first year they had me putting wheels in them Cadillacs. Every day I'd watch them beauties roll by, and sometimes I'd hang my head and cry, because I always wanted me one that was long. So one day I devised myself a plan that would be the envy of most any man. I'd sneak it out there in a lunchbox in my hand. You know, getting caught meant getting fired, but I figured I'd have it all by the time I retired. I had myself a car worth at least $100 grand. And I'd get it one piece at a time, and it wouldn't cost me a dime. You'll know it's me when I come through your town. Gonna ride around in style, gonna drive everybody wild, 'cause I'll have the only one there is around. One of a kind. And so the very next day when I punched in with a big lunchbox and help from my friends, I left that day with a lunchbox full of gear. You know, I've never considered myself a thief, but a GM wouldn't miss one little piece, especially if I strung it out over several years. And the next day I got me a fuel pump, and then I got an engine, and I got a trunk, and then I got a transmission, and all that chrome. The little stuff I bit in my big lunchbox with nuts and bolts and all four shocks, but the big stuff we snuck out Steve's mobile home. Well, up to now, my plan went all right until we tried to put it all together one night, and that's when we noticed that something was definitely wrong. Well, that transmission was a 53, but the motor turned out to be a 73, and when we tried to put in the bolts, all the holes were gone. So we drilled it out just so it would fit, and with a little bit of help from an advocate, we had that engine humming just like a song. Now the headlights, there was another side. We had two on the left and only one on the right. When we pulled out the switch, Steve, all three of them come on. And the back end looked kind of funny through. When we got through, well, that's when we noticed that we only had one tail fin. Just about that time, my wife walked out, and I could see it in her eyes she had her doubts, but she opened up the door and said, "Take me for a spin." That's what she said. That's what she said. So we drove it on uptown to Pag, and we took it right on down the main drag, and I could hear everybody laughing for blocks around. Well, up there at the courthouse, you know, they didn't laugh because to type it up, it took the entire staff when they got through. Man, that title weighed 60 pounds. But I still got it one piece at a time, and it didn't cost me a dime. You'll know it's me when I come through your town. It's knocking, I'm gonna ride around in style, gonna drive everybody wild, 'cause I'll have the only one there is around. Yeah, Red Rider, this is a Cottonmouth in the Psycho Billy Cadillac, come on. Yeah, this is the Red Rider, and negatory on the cost of this machine, Mike. You might say I went up to the factory and picked it up. It is a lot cheaper now. You want to know what year it is? What model?
Tell us in one word.
One big long word.
Long.
Well, it's 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59 automobile. It's 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 1970 automobile. And I still got it one piece at a time, and it didn't cost me a dime. You'll know it's me when I come through your town. Gonna ride around in style, gonna drive everybody wild, 'cause I'll have the only one there is around. I need to get this thing tuned up, it's sounding rough.